On the other hand, I said that when the roots are the same, you can add it, you can subtract it, you can multiply it, okay, you can divide it as well. So for instance, if I have root 2 plus root 2, look at it, root 2 plus root 2, the surds are the same, the roots are the same, it's not true? So since the roots are the same, I said if the roots are the same, you can add them. All right, so this is one of root 2, this is another one of what, root 2. So one of these plus one of this, it means two of this, is not true? One of root 2 plus one of root 2, it should be what, 2 of root 2. Okay, it's just like you have one goat. Okay, the whole of this is say one goat plus another one goat, they are goat because they are the same. Okay, so it will be what, 2 goats. Okay, 2 goats, I getting it? To be what, 2 root 2, that's how you say it, 2 root 2. Or again, if you have 3 root 5 plus root 5, look at it now, look at this one, the roots are what, the same. What you are considering is the roots, are they the same? Are the roots like terms, are they the same? So if they are the same, this is 3 of what, root 5, there are 3 goats, this is what, just one what, goat. So if you have 3 of root 5 and then you add it, you add 1 root 5 to the 3, how many should it be? It will be 4 now. This is 1 and this is 3 of it. So if you add them together, it will be what, 4 of it. So it will be what, 4 what, root 5. Okay, it will be what, 4 what, root 5. Do you understand? Okay, let's take this example again. If I have minus 3 root 2 plus 2 root 2. If I have minus 3 root 2 plus what, 2 root what, 2, what should be the answer? You are minus, I always say that you take minus as something you are owing. So minus 3 root 2 minus 3 root 2 plus 2 root 2. Now I told us that minus always means you are owing. Okay, let's say you are owing 3 of root 2 or 3 marker. Let's say the root 2 is marker or goat. You are owing someone 3 goats. Plus means your own. Okay, so you have what, 2 of what, root 2, that means you have 2 goats. So if you are owing 3 goats and you have 2 goats, of course you are going to pay back the person you are owing. So when you give the person the 2 goats that you have, meanwhile you are owing 3 of it, 3 goats, so what will be the result? You are owing 3 but you have 2 now and you gave the person the 2, so what should be left? You will still be owing the person. Since you're owing the person, you write minus. Okay, since you're owing the person, write what, minus. How many? Just one what, 1 goat. So 1 of the what, root 2, and the goat is representing the root what, 2. So you say what, minus root 2. Are you getting it? Minus what, root 2. That is, this is 1 of root 2. You are owing 3 of it. Okay, you are owing 3 of it. Now you have 2. So when you pay back, it's only 1 you are owing now. Okay, you are owing 1 now. This is 1 of root 2. Are you getting it? So That is how it is. So you see that you can subtract, you can also add, you can also divide. If you have root 3 divided by root 3, okay, root 3 divided by root 3, it means you are giving a root 3, okay, to what? Root 3. So this root 3 will take one of the root 3. Are you getting the explanation? Just like I am one person, and then you are giving me one human being. That means I will have one human being. It's one human being I will have. Okay, is that one human being you have given to me that I will have? Okay, so root 3 divided by root 3 is what? 1. Are you getting it? It's what? 1. So that is the okay. For multiplication, we said when the roots are the same, it's not true. So for multiplication, if I have root 2 times root 2, okay, this time around the roots are the same and we are multiplying. The other one we did, the roots are not the same and we multiplied. Okay, so when the roots are the same and you are multiplying, look at this, the answer is just simple. Okay, so the roots are the same, and when you are multiplying, the result will be just one of the numbers in the root, that is 2. Just write 2. It's as simple as that. Root 2 times root 2, the answer is what? 2. Are you getting it? Root 3 times root 3, the answer is what? 3. Why? Because root 2 times root 2, it should be what? Root 4. Because you are multiplying, it should be what? Root 2 times what? 2. Okay, which is equal to root what? 4. It's not true. And you know we cannot keep a perfect square like this. Okay, there's a number that can multiply itself twice to give you 4. So, and that number is what? 2. That is why the answer is what? 2. Okay, so if I have root 5 times root 5, the answer should be what? 5. Are you getting it? So root 10 times root 10 is what? 10. Root 1000 times root 1000 is what? 1000. That is how it is. Okay, so let's extend the question. Again, if I have 2 root 3, look at it. Look at this one. 2 root 3 multiply 2 root 3. 2 root 3 multiplying root 3. Look at it. Here we have numbers. Okay, this one is 2 root 3 times what? This is just one of the root 3. So what you do, you first of all multiply the numbers first, okay, before you multiply the roots. Okay, so, or better still, you multiply the signs. The signs are plus here, plus here. Okay, so plus times plus is plus. Okay, then you multiply the numbers. This is 2 and there is an invisible one. You assume an invisible one here. So 2 times 2, sorry, 2 times 1 is what? 2. Okay, and then the next one is what? The roots. Root 3 times root 3. Root 3 times root 3, according to what we did earlier, is what? 3, because the roots are the same and you're multiplying. So it will be what? 3. So you multiply these 2 again, okay, to that 3, the one you got here. Okay, so at the end of the day, this will result to what? 6. Do you understand? We said here 2 root 3 times root 3. What you are going to do first is to multiply. In any multiplication, consider the sign first. The signs are positive here, positive here. Okay, so plus times plus is what? Plus, invisible plus. Then the next one is numbers. This number is 2. There's no number here, but we assume an invisible 1. Okay, so 2 times 1 is what? This 2. Okay, and then the next one is the roots. We are multiplying the roots. Root 3 times root 3. From what we did earlier is what? 3, just the number. Okay, so at this point, since there is another number here, okay, we cannot just write 2 3 so that it will not look like 23. We have to multiply the two values, okay, these two and the one we got from the multiplication of root 3 and root 3, which is 3. So the answer will be 2 times 3, which is 6. Okay, let's do another one. Let's say I have minus 5 root 3, or okay, let me say root 2, okay, times maybe 3 root 2. Okay, let's say I have this. So what are we going to do first? We're going to multiply. Consider the what? The signs. First. This is minus, this is what? Plus, invisible plus. So minus times plus is what? Minus, and then I'll multiply the numbers now. This is 5 times what? 3. 5 times 3 is what? 15. Okay, and then the roots. We multiply the roots now. Root 2 times root 2. I told us that root 2 times root 2, since the roots are the same, it's just the number in the root, which is what? 2. So I'm going to use that 2 to multiply this number. So I'll write times 2, because root 2 times root 2 is what? 2. I will not write root 4. Okay, root 4 is a perfect square, and you have to find the value of root 4, which is 2. So this means minus 15 times 2, which is what? Minus what? 30. Okay, so having to understand these rules, you are good to solve, okay, any kind of solved problem. Okay,